Welcome back. Relationships between tables, graphs, and equations. This is 6EEC9. I can identify independent and dependent variables. Identify relationships between tables, graphs, and equations. Write an equation representing two quantities. Independent variable definition. A variable whose value causes another variable's value to change. Dependent variables is a variable whose value depends on or is determined by another variable. A very common independent variable is measurements of time. And a common dependent variable is money. Use the situation to answer the question. You have cookies for your team party, but you don't know how many of your teammates will show up. How many cookies will each teammate receive if everyone receives the same number of cookies? Which two quantities are changing in this situation? Assign each quantity a variable. So we are talking about cookies and teammates. So the independent variable, the amount of people that show up, or our teammates, would be the independent variable. Now, how many cookies each person receives is the dependent variable because it depends on how many teammates show up. Example 2. Jared is paid $8 more than the number of chores he does each week. So, two things we're talking about is the total amount of money that he earns a week. So, we can say M equals money earned, and we can say C equals chores. So now the relationship is Jared is paid $8 more than the number of chores he does. So that's C plus 8 equals the total amount of money earned. So the independent variable is the amount of chores he does, and the dependent variable is the money earned. Because the money earned depends on how many chores he does. So we made the equation. We said C plus 8 equals M, the money earned. So if I have 0 chores, that means I'm going to put in 0 for C. So it's 0 plus 8 equals 8, which is the money earned. So $8. Here, I would just exchange the C for the 2, and that would be $10. Okay, and then we can transfer this to a graph. So if we remember, we're going to have our coordinates. So we start out with 0, 8. It's going to be x, y. Your independent variable is always going to go on the bottom. So I'm going to have 0. So 0, 8 is my first coordinate. And then 2, 10. And I have 7, 15. Eight, 16, and 10, 18. And I can see I have a linear relationship. Once again, chores are my independent, and money would be my dependent variable. So your independent is going to go on your x-axis. Okay, your turn. You try it.